Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another reaction video. Today I am doing a request video picked from the generator, another one that I am happy to see get picked because I have seen it requested. This is for Slice the Cake. I know who requested this, they are in my Discord server, so very happy to have this one picked. The song is Stone and Silver Part 1, The Mountains of Man. So I understand that with the album, there's also a story. So I want to go back through and listen to the whole thing, but this was the song that was requested. I've gotten a little background on the band from the person who has requested it. So it sounds very interesting. I'm always down to try something out. I've never heard anything by Slice the Cake before, so I have no idea other than what I've been told by this person. I've never heard anything by them, so I am going to go ahead and check this out. So I'm going to stop talking and let's get right into it. Back up.
It's not the stone silver.
sick. He's got the big pipes. Oh, wow, that was fast for 8.5 minutes, nearly. So, Slice the Cake, Stone and Silver Part 1, The Mountains of Man. Let's discuss. This was definitely an impressive musical work of art. I loved this song. It's definitely different than most of what I feel like I've reacted to on the channel, but still has a lot of stuff that I love. I do enjoy a decent amount of genres outside of very heavy music like metalcore and deathcore. I think this had a lot of aspects in it that were outside of that, although it did touch on heaviness as well. There were riffs, there sounded like an orchestra in some parts of it. There was such a range of vocals. The drumming, everything on this track was just, it felt mind-blowing. This was just a crazy song. So this is definitely one of the most unique songs I feel like I've reacted to on the channel. So I'm gonna dive a little bit actually into it now, but I'm still just a little bit overwhelmed by everything going on in that song. Once it kicks in, it's definitely smooth with that guitar and the cymbal just going. I feel like with an 8.5 minute song like this that has so much going on, I could sit here and try to talk about the music all day, but you all probably heard it or have heard it. I just can't get over how amazing the instrumentals were on this. Everything from the electric guitar parts, the groove when it first hits in, it definitely checks all the boxes for head movements. The guitar in the beginning is just very solid, and it stays that way throughout the track. I especially appreciated that part where you just have an acoustic guitar come in as well, and the parts kind of switch off from that acoustic back to electric, and that sounded so cool. I was not expecting it. There are a ton of great riffs in here. There's that golden little acoustic part that I loved. There's just way too much to discuss, but amazing work with the guitar. The vocals are another thing that were just so well done. I think he has an amazing big voice. It sounds kind of epic. It almost reminds me of someone that would do like theater or something, be able to act out the album. I'm not sure now. I don't know. I feel like maybe in the comments people might be like, they do that. Don't get mad at me. Like I said, I've never heard anything by Slice the Cake before, but I feel like there's something like theatrical about the way that his voice is when he's clean singing. And I did not expect the unclean vocals to hit like that. There was just something so emotional in them. It reminded me somewhat of Protest the Hero at certain parts, and I enjoy Protest the Hero as well. But I can't say that about the whole song because, like I said, so much goes on. It's not the same throughout the whole thing, but the vocal performance is another thing that was just insanely well done. And I've heard that on this album and their other albums, it's only more insane in terms of how well he performs with his vocals. So I'm definitely stoked to check out more Slice of the Cake, but this song was a great starting point, I think, to draw me in. The drumming was another thing. Like I said, there were certain parts where it was like a little bit different than what I was expecting. It was a little bit harder for me to like move my head with, but I was loving it, especially on those parts where you just hear, I don't even feel like I have to say words, where you just hear, and you all know what I'm talking about probably. I always find it interesting in songs like this that feel like they go through so many different emotions or moods or whatever you want to call them, how different instruments withstand throughout the song. Like, what does the drumming sound like when the vocals are clean versus when they're unclean? I'm not sure if that's really going to make sense, but I think that for an 8.5 minute song, someone with an attention span that can definitely be short, like me, this song did an amazing job of keeping my attention. It felt shorter than 8.5 minutes. It definitely makes me want to listen to the album in full, which I will be doing. I'm going to read the lyrics along so I can get some more detail, and yeah, sounds like I might have another new band that I'll be listening to a lot, so thank you for requesting it. If you have a song that you want to be added to the list that I work off of when I'm doing request-based videos, I'll put both links in the description, as well as the invite link for the Discord server, which is a lot of fun in my opinion. A lot of cool people in there if you wanted to come hang out. And lastly, if you're enjoying the style of music and content that I post on my YouTube channel, I post more music-related content on my Instagram. My handle is @wolfandthesea. I will put it up here on the screen for you if you're interested in following me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.